Prepare to embark on a cosmic odyssey like no other as we unveil 10 spine-chilling and mind-boggling tales of astronauts on lunar and planetary missions. From eerie encounters with unexplained phenomena to enigmatic lunar anomalies that defy all reason, these intrepid space explorers have faced perplexing mysteries beyond imagination. Buckle up for a journey into the unknown, where the line between science fiction and reality blurs, and where the secrets of the cosmos beckon with a magnetic allure. Get ready to be astounded, intrigued. Just as ancient travelers once ventured to the far reaches of the Earth in search of adventure and knowledge, astronauts on lunar and planetary missions have now ventured to the far reaches of our solar system to uncover the mysteries of the cosmos. But just as the stories of foreign tribes and lands grew wilder with each retelling in antiquity, so too have the stories of these space missions become shrouded in mystery and speculation. So today, we delve into the strange and unexplained events during some of the most famous space missions and the theories that have been put forward to explain them. 1. NASA astronauts reveals encounter with aliens. NASA astronaut Leland Melvin had quite the out-of-this-world experience. During one of his space missions, Melvin and another astronaut spotted something organic/alien-like floating outside the payload bay. NASA tried to brush it off as just some ice that had broken off from a Freon hose, but Melvin described the object as translucent, curved, and organic-looking. In an attempt to share his experience, Melvin took to Twitter and shared it with Scott Waring, founder of the popular blog UFO Sightings Daily. And not say one little alien head emoji at the end of his tweet sent the internet into a frenzy. This incident sparked renewed interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the potential for encounters during space missions. 2. Retired astronaut Chris Hadfield describes a tense moment during a trip. Retired astronaut Chris Hadfield had a moment of tension during a trip to the Russian space station, a mire that would make even the bravest of us sweat. As the first Canadian astronaut to walk in space, Hadfield experienced a high-stakes situation that required quick thinking and precise maneuvers. A slight miscalculation during the docking process could have destroyed the space station and caused the death of the crew. As the crew approached the station, conflicting reports were received from the sensors on the approaching spacecraft. It was like trying to land a plane in a blizzard. Hadfield stated that it was a critical moment and that a tiny mistake could have meant disaster for the entire mission and the lives of the crew on board the station. But Chris and his team were not the people to back down from a challenge. 3. Mysterious knocking in space. China's first astronaut, Yang Liwei, had a captivating experience while in space. He revealed that he heard a mysterious knocking aboard the Shenzhou 5 spacecraft. He described the sound as coming from outside the spaceship, like someone knocking on the door, but it was not something that was part of the standard operating sounds of the ship. Despite being puzzled by the noise, Liwei said it did not impact the mission. Liwei humorously joked about the experience, suggesting that it could have been an attempt at communication from an alien life form, but unfortunately, he did not speak their language. 4. Jerry Lininger's dinner interrupted by fire. As Jerry Lininger sat down for a peaceful dinner on board the Mir space station, he never could have imagined the nightmare about to unfold. A tank of combustible chemicals caught fire and turned into a raging inferno, engulfing the station in flames. Lininger and his team quickly fought the fire and worked tirelessly to prevent it from spreading. They were determined to stay calm and focused, knowing that one mistake could mean the difference between life and death. As the 3 astronauts battled the fire, the other 3 crew members prepared for an emergency escape. However, the situation was dire as one of the 2 Soyuz ships was blocked by the fire, leaving only 3 of the 6 crew members with a chance of escape. 5. Kelly's cryptic message about aliens. Scott Kelly's recent 340-day stint on the International Space Station, ISS, sparked excitement among UFO enthusiasts as they believed the astronaut may have discreetly tried to tell the world about his encounter with aliens. A video shared online suggested that Kelly let it slip out subtly because of an alleged cover-up by NASA and the U.S. government. In an interview, Kelly commented that adjusting to space is more manageable than changing to Earth and that maybe aliens have it a lot easier than humans. This comment led some to believe that he may have encountered extraterrestrial life. 6. Bob Curbium covered in poisonous ammonia. Bob Curbium's spacewalk on the Shuttle Discovery's mission to the ISS was supposed to be a routine rewiring of the station's electrical system. However, things turned terrifying when a cooling line leaked ammonia, a toxic chemical used in the station's cooling systems, all over Kerbeam's spacesuit. As he struggled to shut off the flow, the ammonia coated his suit, creating a cloud of toxic mist in the vacuum of space. Kerbeam, a seasoned astronaut with years of training and experience, knew the dire situation. He had to act quickly to shut off the ammonia flow and prevent further damage to the space station. 7. NASA astronaut abandoned on Mars. Randy Cramer claims to have spent 17 years on Mars as part of a top-secret military program. He and other soldiers were sent to establish a human colony and defend it against hostile extraterrestrial threats. He describes the Martian landscape as rugged and beautiful, with towering red mountains and vast deserts. Cramer also states to have encountered various alien species, both friendly and hostile, and talks about secret underground facilities, advanced technology, and even time travel. Cramer's account is highly controversial, but it continues to capture the public imagination. 8. Scott Parazynski on risking electrocution. Scott Parazynski faced a dangerous spacewalk with saving the ISS from a jammed solar panel. The journey was nerve-wracking due to the distance and the potential risk to himself. If there was any metal-to-metal connection with the solar panel or arcing, it could have electrocuted him or caused ignition of the 100% oxygen in his spacesuit. Parazynski had to work with specially insulated tools and wrap the metal parts of his spacesuit in special tape to avoid any risks. 9. The tense return of Soyeon Yi. Soyeon Yi, the first Korean astronaut, had a journey out of this world, literally. As she returned to Earth from the ISS, the spacecraft began its descent, and the crew soon realized they were off course and had no idea where they were. Ye described the landing as a struggle, as the force of gravity made it difficult for the crew to disembark. But the real adventure began after they landed. The crew found themselves stranded in a remote area of Kazakhstan, with nothing but a GPS and a satellite phone on the spacecraft to make contact with the Russian Space Agency. It was like a scene straight out of a survival movie, but with fewer bear attacks and more spacesuits. Luckily for them, a helicopter eventually arrived on the scene, and they could return home safely. 10. Astronauts heard weird music. The Apollo 10 astronauts were on a mission to pave the way for the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, but they stumbled upon something they never expected: alien music. As they orbited the moon in 1969, the astronauts heard strange whistling sounds that they described as outer space-type music. They were convinced that it was an extraterrestrial symphony and couldn't believe their luck for being the first human beings to discover it. But alas, it was not meant to be. As we conclude our captivating journey through the enigmatic tales of astronauts on lunar and planetary missions, we find ourselves on the precipice of discovery and wonder. From the peculiar sightings on the moon's surface to the perplexing encounters amidst the vastness of space, these puzzling stories leave us questioning the boundaries of our understanding. If you found our video informative, kindly subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on our videos.